Hey, oh, my face is wrong. There we go. Hey, Measy. I always underestimate how long it will take me to set up. Every time. I thought I would get up faster. Alright. Time to start coloring. Am I signed in? Yeah, I'm signed in. Not that Albedo picture. An old one. There we go. Wait. Why is it this one? Why does that one keep coming up? Okay. Something must have happened. It's fine, I can fix it. There's so much more to it. No, that's an old sketch. I have no idea why that old sketch is the one that keeps appearing. But I have a solution. Because it's black and white, I can do this. Convert brightness to opacity. And there we go. Now it's line art. I don't know why. The world may never know, I guess. Oh, well, I fixed it regardless. I have no idea why it's saved like that. Hi, kawaii cuties. Alright. Time lapse. Let's bring up my brightness. I know all the workarounds because I mess up a lot. That's why I know the workarounds. Oh, is my mic okay? I think it is. You're just grinding for stuff on Honkai Star Rail? Ooh, nice. What characters you run there? Let's label everything. Eye whites. Eyes. Skin. Shirt. Hair. So a background color so I can see the lighter colors. Most of this will get covered by the skin, so I don't care if it's a bit out of line. Let's see, what do I want to use for the eye shadow? Where's my Shiori drawing? Oh, there it is. Copy this color. And let's do this early. And clean it up later. The color drop is going to make this a lot easier. So how was everyone's day? Good? Hopefully. I didn't do much. I wonder how long this will take me to color. Been relaxing, really? That's good. I didn't do much. I Did my chores like usual, and then did nothing. I did get Last Remnant on sale, and I'm really looking forward to replaying that. Because the last time I played it, I was 8. Like, 8 years old. It's a good game. It's pretty strategy based, but it's good. I highly recommend it. Especially for the music. Everyone lately's been playing Woo-Wah. Is it good? I'm already kind of gotcha'd out thanks to Genshin. My god, the colors are weird on the stream. He looks very pink on stream for some reason. He's not that pink, I can guarantee you. Hawkeye Star Rail is? Oh, Genshin is just another version of Woo-Wah. Yeah, honestly. Or well, more like the other way around. Woo-Wah's another form of Genshin. I don't know, sometimes I want more Genshin, but I also feel like I don't want to be an F2P in another game, because I'm not F2P in Genshin. You didn't mind it? You'll start playing it a bit more soon? You just really need Boot Hill? Oh, Boot Hill's cool looking. Me, though, I'm simple. I just like Don Hung. Honestly. Don Hung and Aventurine. But Aventurine kind of looks like Lenny to me, so that might be why. If I could find a guy that looks like Don Hung in real life, I would be a very, very happy girl. Emphasis on if. You know what? I'll do Albedo's eyes first. Why not? Let's do light color first. I thought of playing Star Rail, but I'm just not a big fan of turn-based. Even though I play a lot of turn-based RPGs, I don't really like turn-based gacha. I eventually just get Power Crypt. You like some of the mechanics more on Woo-Wah, running up walls and double jump. I think you'll really like exploring in the game. Oh, nice. Exploring is my favorite part of Genshin, so that's kind of selling it, honestly, for me. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know. I might want to try it entirely just because I'd like to play it with Nora. But I don't know. Turn-based is so annoying. It's not as open world as you'd like. For Star Rail? Because I can agree. That's another reason why I didn't play Star Rail. Okay, Star Rail. Oh no, don't apologize. I get you. Eyes are so simple, but I quite enjoy doing them. You literally got into this game just for Aventurine, lost 50-50, and Boot Hill. Guaranteed. Now, honestly, mood. Respect. I mean, I play Genshin for the guys, so. I feel like this will be faster the color than I think it will. Your one friend's the collector, literally gets C0 of every 5-star. Man, I know how hard that is. I usually just go for girls, I mean for guys, not girls, and the random girls I like, but 99% I'm a husbando collector. But I don't get every single one, like I don't have Zhongli, because I just don't like him like that. Blasphemous, I know. But I feel for the people that go after every character. That's another level of gotcha pain. They missed on Shiori, though. First character missed in like 3 years. The gotcha gons were not kind. He isn't your fave, Geo? Who isn't? Oh, Zhongli? Who's your fave? Albedo? Oh, Ito, probably. Hey, Otto! We're just coloring. Decided to stop procrastinating and color at this, because why not? Also, this should be the last stream before I hit the affiliate requirements. Yep, I'm excited. I would be playing Resident Evil, but my throat's still killing me. So, yeah, average viewer is at 3.9. So as long as this stream doesn't make it go down, it should fit. Need the affiliates either, some money here. Oh my god, no, Auto. I don't stream enough for that to be worth it. I think I'll just be happy to complete it, you know? Once I complete it, I'll probably take a little break, figure out what's causing these allergies, because literally right now I have a medicated lozenge just stuck in my cheek in order to not cough. So I really need to get those figured out. Ito's your main for over a year. Nice. C0. E2 R1. Ooh, nice. Albedo and Shiori plus her weapon R1 too. Nice. You've got all the Geos then. Unless you don't have Zhongli, but I don't know many people that don't have Zhongli aside from me. Honey water is always your go-to. Yeah, I have some tea right here actually. It's honey jujube, like a date. It's a Korean tea. I can post a picture of it in the Discord later. It's very good. But I don't know if it really helps with the cough, because the cough is just strange. I don't normally cough this much, but multiple people around me are saying allergies are really bad this year. So I'm assuming it's allergies, because I've always had allergies. I get itchy in spring and summer, which is another reason why I don't like these seasons. I like winter and fall somewhat. You have every Geo. Nice. Second mono Geo team. Like a Chiori team? I have every animo. And almost all of them are built. I didn't build Sayu because I just don't build the small characters really. Allergies can be really bad. When there was a winter, it's mild. Yeah, that's why I like winter. I'm hating summer right now because it's way too hot. And when it's hot, I get motion sick in the car, so that's fun when I have to go out for physical therapy. I hate motion sickness. It's not fun. The irony is that my birthday's in summer, and I hate summer. And I get sick nearly every birthday. So I do not like summer. I would trade a winter birthday with someone, honestly. That's a bummer. Yeah, it is what it is. Boys, Ito, Goro, Albedo, Zhongli, and Gal team. Ningguang, Noel, Shuri, Yunjin. Nice! I completely forgot about Ningguang. I forgot she was a DPS, so I was like, I wonder what other Geo DPSs there are. That girls' team is nice, because if one DPS goes down, you got a second. That's a bummer. Yeah, it is what it is. I'll go back and clean this up after. Just get flat color down, then worry about that later. Cover birthdays are still fun. Yeah, as long as I'm not ill. 2021 took the cake because I almost died. I spent that birthday prepping for surgery at the end of the month. Usually I just get food on my birthday. Like, my parents will bring me back some food. I don't usually go out on my birthday. All my friends are all online, so I don't really have anyone to hang out with on my birthday anyway. You haven't figured out how you wanted to build them since not all of them are ideal on Husk? Let me think. I know Chiori is good 4-piece Golden Droop, I think. Yunjin for Husk, obviously. Noelle, I think, for Husk or for Gladiator, I think. And Ningguang, I don't know if it's for Gladiator or not. She's not defense scaling, she's attack scaling. But I've never built her. I can always ask Gummy Bear off stream. He knows. He knows how to build everyone. Whenever I have a question about meta, I just go to him. I just build everyone crit, so... crit and whatever timepiece and goblet they need, really. It's scuffed, but it works. You're not a birthday celebrator either. Just knowing people wish you happy birthday and thought a nice thing about you is more than I need. Yeah, honestly. And honestly, I mean, I don't really talk about my birthday that much, so I don't think most of my friends even know when it is. I don't like burdening people because I don't want them to feel bad if they forget. Because I tend to forget. I have a bad memory, so. Although, I managed to put all of my friends' birthdays into my calendar this year, finally, after years of procrastinating. So hopefully I don't forget anyone this year. Honestly, it's easy for me to forget literally everything, though, so it doesn't mean I don't care. I just have a really, really bad memory. Happy so great, you feel useless trying to figure builds. Yeah, Gummy Bear's the guy to go to. He's also in the Discord, so I think you can always at him if you have, like, a specific question. He loves talking about builds. I like asking him about builds. But he's very helpful, so I'll ask for you. He also mains Ito. Or, well, I don't know if he mains him anymore, but he loves Ito. I don't know who he mains. He plays a lot of characters. I feel like main is such a hard thing to choose now because there's so many characters. Like, I don't know anyone that only plays one character, so main feels kind of redundant at this point. And technically, I'm maining every character in my character showcase. You have a hand calendar, you tend to lose it every now and then and forget things. Yeah, honestly, understandable. I'll write down notes and then forget to check the notes, so it's like, why did I even bother? Or I'll write a note and forget to put it in my bag. Your calendar's in your phone, I'll always remember there. I tend to just not even look at my calendar on my phone. Or I forget to look. I set it for alerts, so hopefully it works. Time to clean up the line art. I mean, the coloring. The widget is so ugly, you hate picking things in it. Honestly, understandable. I recently had an epiphany. So I just rebought this game called The Last Remnant. Very good. I played it when I was like 8 years old with my sister. And I love the music in it. And I just recently found out that the music in it is symphonic metal. And I always say I love heavy metal and like classical music. So that totally makes sense. Symphonic metal is literally a mix of both. I don't know why I never came to that conclusion until literally last night. God, I'm excited to go through that game again. I might stream it one day, but right now I'll just replay it with my sister. Cleaning up the edges is tough. What game am I playing? Last Remnant. Or The Last Remnant. I'm going to start it soon. I played it a long, long time ago. Well, she played it, and I watched. It was very good. It came out in 2008. I was literally 8 years old. So long ago. I either played it when I was 8 or when I was 10, but that either way, it's so long ago. I'm 23 now, so it's definitely a long time ago. You don't think you've heard of it? Yeah, honestly, it's pretty niche. I do recommend it, though. I really liked it. Lots of good world building. It could be a little hard because its battle system isn't explained that well, but once you get the hang of it, and if you don't try to do the overly grindy EX bosses that are optional, it's playable. And it's pretty fun. It's kind of strategy turn-based. I don't normally like strategy, but I quite enjoy that game, even though it's slightly strategy. Partially because of the music. It's hard not to be hyped when you listen to the music. My favorite track from it is Out of Control. Seriously good. I love that. If you listen to that track, I think you'll understand what kind of music I like. Honestly, the whole OST is great, though. Which is why I'm looking forward to replaying it, because I played it when I was 8, so I don't think I really paid attention to the story. You love a good soundtrack? Yeah. Soundtracks make a game for me. Hi, Sugi! We're just clean. Well, I'm cleaning up the Albedo drawing. after putting on the flat colors, and then we'll do shading. Your friends make fun of you for still playing CDs in your car. Oh, but I like that. I wish we still have physical media more often. And like, we have CDs for like K-pop idols, K-pop albums and stuff. So like, why not? Oh no, don't worry about being late. No one's ever obligated to come, so it's okay, and you're never late. You literally bought the Barbie soundtrack? I mean, I quite like a lot of songs on that soundtrack that I've heard in passing. Like, I like Dua Lipa's song. I can't remember what it's called. I have it written down in my notes. I would buy more soundtracks if they weren't so expensive, because most of the soundtracks I like are from old games or like Japanese games, so they weren't released over here, and they're usually expensive. Like, extremely expensive. I ain't got that kind of money. You can't imagine. And no one burns a CD anymore. Yeah, honestly, Run of Life is hard when you're unable to purchase Barbie Music CD. I mean, I just don't have money for like frivolous stuff. I have money for food thanks to family and stuff. And they help out with like some stuff, but like a lot of stuff, like 100% of my stuff practically. But I don't particularly enjoy relying on them, so lately I've just been trying to pay for like everything frivolous myself with like commission earnings and stuff. I would have a job by now if I didn't live somewhere where you need to like drive everywhere. Because my medication literally states do not drive while taking this. And I am not healthy enough to drive regardless. And I get motion sick, so I'm useless for a bit after being in the car, so kind of unhelpful for a job when you're already sick. But it is what it is. I'll keep applying to jobs, they'll keep not even turning me down, they just ignore me. Why is Albedo so yellow on the screen? I work very hard. I think I could work harder, but half of it's because my health. I never feel like I'm doing enough. Public transit is non-existent where I live. Suki, I'm the elder. But thank you. Yeah, public transit sucks where I live. I'm from Maryland, which is, that's not even a secret anymore, because my Etsy says so, so everyone knows. I wish so much that I could be in New York, which is not that far away. But it's expensive, and I have no money. You may be the elder, but you have the high ground. The reference, is that me during Wind Trace? Getting the high ground so I could scope everyone out? No? I'm not that old. Star Wars I never even watched. I'm 23, not 40. I'm a 2000s kid. Stressed about your brother. He can't drive, so he lives in the city, but he wants to move to a more rural town. I'm not missing out. You're 16, not 12. Yeah, you're still a kid, though, to me. I'm not missing out. On what? I have lost the plot. My brain shorted out. Yeah, 16 is a baby, honestly. On Star Wars, oh yeah, honestly, the first three movies were good according to my family, and I did enjoy little bits and pieces. I saw them, I just never watched them. I've always been a Lord of the Rings girl. Extended edition. You can drive, Suki? That's awesome. Most teenagers can. The only reason I can't is just because I'm ill. If I didn't get motion sick and I wasn't afraid of accidentally killing someone, then I would drive. But sadly, I couldn't live with myself if that happened, and it's way too highly likely it would happen. So no driving. And I can't afford the car or the insurance, so like, no driving. My doctor literally said, please don't drive. And I'm not gonna fight that. You have to live as the baby man for another 2 years. No, it's okay. Lord of the Rings is coming to the theaters in a couple of weeks. Oh, nice. I don't really go out aside from like medical stuff, actually. I would go maybe if I had friends around here, but everyone I know is at least a few states away, if not a lot of states away. And I get sick easily. Like, I still mask when I go outside because I get sick easily. So I haven't really done anything, like, fun. Even if I did, I don't have the money for it. You haven't seen a speck of Lord of the Rings? You know about the precious? My precious. Oh god. What's his name? Gollum. Gollum is so creepy, but for some reason I love him because of how unashamedly creepy he is. My precious, yes. I can do a better imitation when I'm not dying. Can't remember what he sounded like either, honestly. You also master in Canada, so you'd say there's still small population that does it? Yeah, and I find that it's more common in cities. I'm kind of in the boonies, so. Oh, you had to learn to drive to help out family stuff? Yeah, that's understandable, kawaii cuties. It's not like I have a job, though, so there's not much I can really help out with family stuff for. And I'd probably cause more trouble getting into an accident. Your iPhone's so much faster than your laptop. Laptop has like a 10-second delay and phone's almost instant. That's interesting. You have bagged milk? That's cool. Oops. 1 second. I accidentally turned off my Twitch feed, which was stupid. Why did I do that? Now I can't see chat. One moment, I can't see chat, so give me 1 second. About that. About activity feed. And okay, I fixed it. Oh, I clicked the button. I have that expression for moments when I get embarrassed, but I always forget to use it when I get embarrassed. You learn to drive for work purposes and to get away from your family? Yeah, I mean, most people need it for work. You live in a small town, only 1,200 people, so you also have to learn to drive for family reasons. You love it though? I don't know what I'll end up using it for. Honestly. Whenever I get embarrassed, usually it's nowhere complimenting me, but I always forget to change the expression because I'm so embarrassed. You don't really need to, but paying for transportation every week is really costly. I mean, I don't have the money to pay for it. I would have to ask my family for money to pay for it, and they pay for enough, so. And it's not like there's good public transportation around here anyway. I just go out with my family if they go out, like with my dad. But yeah, it's funny because I forget that I have my VTuber expressions like hotkeyed to my number bar. And so I'll type on my computer while checking something off of OBS, and then the expressions will just be going whack because I'm pressing them by accident, not even realizing. 99% of the time, I don't even notice it. I mean, if I wanted to be really accurate, you did put in the effort of using them. I've used quite a lot of them for Resident Evil. But when I'm drawing, I don't really use that many. If you want accurate to my standard expression, this. Just keep this up for the entire stream. Then it's accurate. I don't have a great resting face. Stand in the eye. I know I'm just look very unamused. I have there's a camera that picked up expressions. Nope, that would be a VTuber model. I'm using a PNG tuber. So if I had a VTuber model, it'd be live 2D and it would be picking up my expressions. But no, I have to manually change them. And that is pretty hard to remember which key's what. But it's not too hard for me to change my expressions because honestly, in real life, I have to actively think about what expression I'm making. So it doesn't feel that weird changing my avatar's expression. Because I already kind of act out my expression in real life. Because I just don't show much of expression, honestly. Like, that's why I almost died, actually, because my doctor did not believe that I was dying. Like, it was that big of a deal. Then they operated on me and were like, wow, you were in more pain than we thought. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't show it well enough, I guess. Sorry, I show no emotion at all. I can't help it. That is just how I am. Literally doing every expression for VTuber Avatar sounds super draining. Honestly, I don't think it's too hard for, like, live 2D because it's, like, mocap. So it's, like, a camera in front of you. And if you're already expressive, it'd be fine. But I already overdo the expressions because in real life, I have to act everything out. There's a reason Farina's story made me cry because I completely relate to her needing to act all the time. That's impressive. I'm doing your stream and thinking your avatar though. Yeah, it's a lot of multitasking. I'm not the greatest at it, but I try. You're similar to that. You smiled one time, your family freaked out because they didn't know you could laugh. Oh man, that's something. Doctors are embarrassingly bad usually. Yep. As someone chronically ill, I can sadly attest to that. But hey, since I almost died, I get to tell them each time. I know I look like I'm not in pain, but look at this records. I almost died. Please pay attention to me. You're just straight up deadpan, you're not sure? I mean, I am usually. I sound a little more expressive because I'm nervous when I stream. I still haven't fully unmasked my voice, so... I don't know if you guys will ever hear my fully unmasked voice. I sound very, unamused. The record says I'm in pain, so do something, please. Honestly, yeah. But you're talking to someone who practices smiling in the mirror because they don't show expressions, so it is what it is. There's a reason Lynette is my icon. Okay. Deadpan and masked, both on brand. Mood. I'm not good at masking because everyone always thinks I'm weird regardless, but I still try. I kind of just got used to people thinking I was weird. Or mean. Or rude. And like, no, I'm just bad with social cues. Dense. Zones out a lot. Has rejection sensitivity dysphoria and just has a whole lot of trouble with people. To the point where I feel like I'm gonna vomit if I'm around them. So, yeah. I just get labeled as rude. People now lately have been somewhat understanding when I info dump that on them, but if I don't, one can only wonder what they're thinking of me. When you're all called friends, they genuinely think that you don't care about the talk, that you're not paying attention. Yeah, I know. I tend to make people feel that way, which is why I'm overly conscious of my voice when I'm streaming. I'm trying to sound normal right now, but I'm still somewhat masking. I don't know how to unmask in front of people, honestly. This is probably the closest to it you're gonna get, honestly. I don't honestly, I have a hard time with understanding tone in texts. I tend to ask my friends for confirmation that I understood a lot, so. And Lord forbid, I think I accidentally made someone mad or made them uncomfortable. Because then I start feeling like I'm dying. Thank you for trying to be more comfortable. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I mean, my stream is supposed to be the space I can be myself. I don't know who that is anymore at this point, but why not try, you know? Because I act different around so many friends that to the point where I'm like, I feel like 5 different people at this point. I forgot to color in his ear. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, and man, it does not look. He's not that bright. It looks weird on screen, but it looks better on my iPad. I need to change the filters probably. All right, flat. No, flat colors aren't done. Never mind. Forget I said anything. You are a rude person. You'll straight up tell people I only take what they say at face value. Will not try to read into it because they can't just tell me what they wanted. That's not rude. That's just being honest. Honestly, I wish I could be that honest. If I did, I don't think people will like me very much though. But I like people like that. I prefer honesty. Because otherwise, I'm not going to understand hints or I'm going to read into it too much, thinking that, oh yeah, they must be hinting. I need to think about this way too hard. Like, it's better to just be straight up with me. Some people think you're attacking them because everyone should apparently know all these social cues. Yep, that's how it is sometimes. You like to joke a lot, but a lot of things that you say usually hold little weight and really should be taken at face value. Yeah, Suki, eventually I'm going to take everything at face value. Like, that's just how I am. I have one friend that jokes a lot, and I have asked them multiple times, are you being serious? Because I don't know. I can't tell. I can't help it. I'm just like that. I only really get joking when I'm joking. Otherwise, I get nervous trying to understand when people are joking. Because what if I play along and they're not joking and I just accidentally said something rude? I think too hard about this stuff, apparently. That's fair, you'll keep it in mind. Yeah. It's fine to joke. I just tend to get confused sometimes. Don't be too surprised when I get confused. You get called out at work, but yeah, you do the sarcasm thing where your sister tells me I never do it right. I think I do sarcasm pretty well. When I am doing it, I mainly do it when I'm gaming or something. I don't really usually do it towards people unless I'm really close with them. But yeah, I'm good at sarcasm when I'm doing it. When other people are doing it, I genuinely just think they're being serious. Unless they're being very obviously sarcastic. I can just tell you that I'm being serious. You usually be able to tell since I talk in a completely different way. I'll take that in mind, but usually I'm not paying attention enough to notice. Now time for the fun part, shading. You try to use text tones if you want to make sure over text are not misunderstood. I try to, but sometimes I don't remember. That's why I use way too many emojis to make it obvious how I'm feeling. In real life, it would be less obvious. You do sarcasm too well. People say you're sassy like Tignari. Honestly, Tignari is hilarious, so. I've had people in real life say I'm like Tignari, so that's some insight into how I come off as real life. And I can tend to be sarcastic on purpose. I'm not the nicest person ever. I can joke meanly sometimes. Not even intending to be mean, I just really like sarcasm. I have a dry humor, according to some people. Which is accurate. You got in a fight with a close friend today because your joke was taken as rude and then your apology wasn't good enough, so really trust your bad at humor? Oh man. That sucks. I mean, if you didn't intend it to be that way, then I feel like any apology is more than enough, but I get it, because it do be like that. That's why I just try not to joke with people, which makes me come off as this weird, overly wholesome cinnamon roll, even though I'm not. I'm just too scared to joke, really. People are like, you're so nice. I'm like, I'm not nice. I just don't know how to joke with you, so I'm not gonna try. I tend to be very blunt too by accident because I just look at everything in a scientific way, so it comes off like rubs people the wrong way. What's the tallest building in the world? The library. It's got the most stories. Oh my god, kawaii cuties. 2 thumbs up for that one. I love it. That's what you should do, and then they tell you the best way to connect to people is humor, so you want to be friendly. Yeah, I know. That's why you're too. I mean, that's why I just make dark jokes, but those are mainly just my way of coping, so. And those can rub people the wrong way too, so. I don't know. People are hard to navigate. I don't know. I'm not the person for people advice. I can't even speak to people in real life, so. You love that? You'll tell your coworker that tomorrow. Please do. Kawaii's jokes are hilarious. They are a font of them. Their jokes are hilarious, seriously. Or you made a playlist for hiking. It has music from the Peanuts, the Cranberries, and Eminem. You call it your trail mix. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's hilarious. I love that. Hey, what a tasty trail mix. Yeah. I used to like Chex Mix. You know, you got a list of my jokes somewhere? Yeah, they know quite a bit of jokes. They always come in here with a whole bunch of them. It's hilarious. It's in a document. Oh my god. Your humor's all over the place. You just laugh at everything. I kind of laugh at most things too, honestly. Except I don't laugh at stuff that people think is funny most of the time. Why does he look so white on the screen? I swear he is colored, but it does not look that way. Every machine in the coin factory broke down all of a sudden without an explanation. Doesn't make any sense. I go stadium got hot after the game because all the fans left. I need a password 8 characters long, so I picked Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. 8 characters long. I missed one. Why does the moon rock taste better than Earth rock? Because it's a little meteor. A little meteor. Tiny star in the neck? Jojo, what do you mean? He doesn't have a star in the neck yet. That's just shading, but it looks so weird filter-wise. Let me, how much if I turn off this filter? Okay, that looks a little better. I turned off color correction. And I'll leave sharpen on. That looks a little better. I need to turn back on color correction when I'm streaming a game. I just haven't added the star yet. Why did the DJ bring a ladder to the nightclub? Because he wanted to take the music to the next level. The real Albedo does have the faint star. The clone doesn't have it. But I just forgot. I haven't added it yet. I'm going to add it just after I'm done. I want to shade everything first, then put it on. I probably should put it on first, but I actually forgot about it, so. Okay, no, that's going too far. I don't want it to go around the eyes. Because there was an outline, you forgot about it? Yeah, I did too. I completely forgot about it. Sorry, Albedo. I'm going to lower the opacity of this blush. I just need to get it on first. Nope. Don't want it to go past the eyes. And now 50? 40. It's enough, I think. Do you wear an artist glove? No, I don't. And my hands always hurt, so I just draw. I have chronic pain from all the illnesses, so. I mean, one of the illnesses is just chronic pain, so. Like, that's all it causes. So, I just deal with it. I don't like the glove because I feel like I can't move with it on, so I don't use it. I do have one, I just don't like it. Let me try changing the color of this a little bit. No. Hmm. I like this color better. Oh, thank you. Eyes are hard. Eyes are the easiest part to me, though. It's the rest that's hard. Like the face. The face outline. Hair is easy enough. And eyes are easy enough. It's like the nose, mouth, and shape of face that's hard. And proportions. I think my tea is cold already. Need to follow B-Web's advice and get a thermos. Let's color the hair next. Do the lighter shaded color first. Where is it? I genuinely don't have a light direction in mind, so I'm just YOLOing it. which way do I want the light to be coming? From the right? So... Oh yeah, before you came here, Suki, I was talking about... I just recently repurchased a game called The Last Remnant. I played that when I was a kid with my sister. The music's so good. It explains a lot of my music taste. It is M-rated though, so I'm not gonna recommend it to you until you're like older. I feel like it's just because of violence. I don't think it's that bad. 2008, so I have no idea if you were born that yet then. I'm not doing the math to figure it out. I was 8 when it came out. I don't remember what age I was when I played it. I think I was 8 or 10 or 12. I can't remember. One of those ages. I was a kid. You were just a year prior to that, so 2007? Man. Yeah, I was 8 when it came out, so it's gonna be fun to replay it. You're not a baby anymore. I'm still gonna treat you like one because I'm an adult. I hope you realize that. Speaking of M-rated games, there are a few M-rated games I want to play, and when I write 18 plus in the stream title, please do not watch them because I intend to talk about mature topics. And I'm not gonna censor myself. Oh, come on, man. It's okay. 99% of the time, I'm family friendly, so. I mind. That's the thing. I mind. I don't feel comfortable with it. I'm only comfortable dealing with adult topics with adults. And I hope most adults agree with that. If they don't, they're weird. Please keep that in mind. Like, I didn't even start, keep this in mind, I didn't even start socials until I was 18. I know. Intense, but I refuse to be online, like, on socials younger than that. Because there are too many creeps. I mean, there are creeps when you're a girl at any age, but still. Intense but understandable? Exactly. I don't think kids should be online any younger than that, so I get really annoyed when I see, like, 16-year-olds streaming. Like, you know half their fan base are creeps. It's just weird. Please, people, wait until you're 18 to do this stuff. And I look underage. In real life, everyone thinks I'm 12 to 14. And let's just say that's caused some creepy encounters. So, I think extra hard about this. And yes, I know I'm 23, but most people think I'm at least 10 years younger than that. It's quite a bit away. You don't think you can shut yourself off that much? Yes, thank you, Mizi. You explained it just perfectly. Like, there's nothing wrong. Like, I was a kid. I was like 8 when I played my first M-rated game. But the thing is, I'm not your parents. I can't make that decision for you. And I don't want to be part of making that decision for you, you know? Like, there's some things I want to share with my older friends, and there's some things I want to share with my younger friends. Like, everything that's PG-13. Max. So, it depends. Yeah, exactly, Suki. Please be safe online. And just in general. It's easy to be unsafe even when you're an adult, so it's best to take care of yourself and stay safe when you're younger. And Mizi is exactly right, so please remember what she said. That's exactly why I started socials at 18. I only started streaming at 23 last year. I turned 24 this year, so yeah. Although that was more just because I was anxious and didn't have the equipment. So that doesn't really have to do with my age, but still. Most of the top VTubers are in their mid-late 20s too. And unlike me, they're a lot more not safe for work, so just be careful. highlight of your day is able to relax every once in a while. That's a good thing. I'm extremely high strung. I do not know how to relax. The back pain will strike. Oh no. I mean, I've been ill since I was like 12, maybe even younger than that, actually. So, back pain has been a reality for me for years. Taxes? I think if you have a job, you should be paying taxes regardless, though. Right? You pay taxes when you're a teenager if you have a job, like if you make a certain amount. So, yeah, so you pay taxes already. It's no biggie. It's a pain, but it's not that bad. As far as I know, I haven't made enough yet to qualify. I did this year though, so we'll see next year how that goes. You're enjoying your blissful ignorance and youth as you requested? Yeah, honestly. Life gets harder, even more hard when you're older, so please enjoy the time you have to be young. I didn't really have young time because I was ill. Exactly. Like, I made my own decisions when I was a teenager for the stuff I want to watch, but it's understandable that some adults won't want teenagers in their spaces. And I'm honestly one of those adults, but I'm just giving you a pass because you're a friend, but there are some games that I just don't want to play around younger people. And I will make sure to label them as such. And like games like Resident Evil that are M, I don't mind playing them with younger people because it's like they're only M just because of slight gore. Like it's not that bad. But there's some games like one that I intend to play that are a lot more mature and it's not gore. So like Resident Evil 4 I feel like is fine for people that are young even though it's M rated because it's just silly. It's fantastical. But some games that I do not want to share here until I play them will be labeled as such. And thank you, Suki, for understanding. I just don't want to make anyone uncomfortable, and I don't want me to be uncomfortable. Even when I play those games, I won't commentate that bad. Like, I'm just very private anyway, but still, I like having the option to not mince my words if I want to. Thank you, Misi. You're better at explaining things than I am, that's for sure. The baby man concedes. Oh no, it's alright. Most of my streams are all ages anyway. There's literally only one game I'm thinking of putting that warning on, and that's it. Like, Resident Evil 4 is not gonna have a warning on it. It's literally just Resident Evil 4. My humor ain't nowhere near as bad as some of my friends, too. And one of them is young, and he jokes around worse than I do, so... You feel more mature? Yeah, a lot of people do, but that doesn't necessarily mean... That doesn't necessarily mean you are. Like, I felt that way as a kid, too, and now I'm at 23 and I don't feel like I've aged past 14, so it really depends. And feeling more mature is different from actually being more mature. No, seriously, thank you, Mizi. You're better at explaining stuff than I am. I appreciate it, because I'm bad at this. Like, to the point where I feel like I'm gonna vomit after trying to explain it. You understand what I mean? That's good. You have younger friends too that you wouldn't see or play things around? Yeah, exactly. There's a time and a place for everyone. Like, I'm not the type of person that won't be friends with someone just because they're younger than me, because, like, I was always friends with people way older than me. I only ever knew adults in my family, so I didn't have any friends until online, really. So everyone was always older than me anyway, so I just talked to people like they're human beings. But obviously, there's stuff that's appropriate for older human beings and appropriate for younger human beings. And I rarely talk about the stuff that's appropriate for older human beings, honestly. Like, 99.9% of the time, at most, I'll make a very, very well worded double entendre that no one gets until like 3 days later. But even then, I still really only want adults to hear that. At least in the context of some games. But otherwise, I don't really. I'm pretty family friendly. You don't even understand that word? See, that's exactly why I say you're young. I'm not gonna give an example. I didn't say you're dumb. I just said you're young. I don't think anyone's dumb. Well, I'm dumb. You're pulling my leg? Oh, well, see, look, I took you seriously. You tell the kids I help on Genshin, you'll help and explain, and they call you auntie. They can call you auntie. You ensure that boundaries set. Exactly. Luckily I've never met anyone weird trying to flirt with me on Genshin, so it's never really been an issue with boundaries. So, it's been alright for me. If it ever was an issue, I would tell them to stop right away. I would tell them to stop if they were an adult, because I don't want anyone being weird to me regardless. I don't know what you look like, I'm not interested. And it's weird. Don't start flirting with random strangers. Like, I hate the people that do that. Like, what are you doing? Stop. Flirting with people on Genshin should be crazy. You would think so, but there are a lot of people that do it, and it's so weird, and I don't get it. It's happened to multiple of my friends. It has never happened to me, which I don't think I exude any riz, as they say. And I know I sound old saying as they say, but it is what it is. It's never happened to me, but it's happened to friends. And it weirds me out every time. Too many stories of things similar to that? That's awful. It's not like let's be besties. I know, right? There's literally only one friend I consider a close friend that like close like best friend category, and they're almost 18, and they're a friend of a friend, really. So, but even then, I keep topic like they talk about worse topics than I do. I try and keep the conversation PG. They usually keep it PG, but I just leave the conversation if it goes anywhere else, because you know how dudes are. You have a job and live alone, so you can't be besties with someone younger. Exactly. I already have quite a bit of older friends, so hey, don't worry, Suki. I consider you a close friend. I'm saying, I put friends. There's a category of people I've known for a really long time, and people I've known for a shorter amount of time. And there's some people with there are conversations that I will only have with them. That is just how it is for me. Doesn't necessarily mean I like them more. It literally just means it's just different. Like my friend Kimmy on Instagram. No, it's not what you're referring to. What are you referring to? Oh, thank you for the follow, unfortunately, Alice. Thank you. Heart's so cute. Thank you. You know how dudes are? Yeah, I mean, I know ladies are like that too, but I mean, they joke a lot about like inappropriate stuff in inappropriate settings. You're not like that? Well, yeah, not all of them. I wasn't necessarily talking about every single dude. I'm just saying the majority of the time people are gonna get nervous when a dude starts changing the conversation in that direction. Doesn't normally happen to me, but it's happened to people I've seen online, so I'm lucky. Almost all of my guy friends, not even almost all of them, all of them treat me platonically. I know that's not the norm in the gaming space. I know I'm lucky, but I constantly see your main focus is trying to walk on your hands. Yeah, your best friend you've known for 24 years. Oh gosh, Measy. I'm fine with the joking so long as it's not towards me, and it never is. So I'll join in on joking depending on what it's about. Like if it's about husbandos, I'm gonna be joking, but really only with one close friend. Yeah, do you make art, Alice? You're learning? Nice. What kind of art? Like digital? Traditional? Like pen and paper, marker? I do both pen and paper slash marker and digital. Not nearly brave or practiced enough to post anything publicly, though? That's fine. There's no need to share it. Honestly, sometimes sharing art online can take away the joy of it because you start getting sucked into the numbers game. So it's understandable. As long as you're enjoying it and having fun learning, that's all you really should be aiming towards. The fun aspect. I'm trying to regain that fun aspect because I still feel kind of. I have interesting feelings towards art lately that I will not get into because they're not happy. But I'm trying to like it again. Hence why I'm doing an art stream. And I'm coloring this because I just want to see how it turns out. It's a sketch too. It's not even a line art that's like perfect. And it's Albedo, one of my favorite husbandos. Never posted any of your art, but you have books and try to learn ink drawings. Ooh, that's cool. If you ever want to share it in my Discord or in DMs, I'd love to see it. Only if you're okay with it. I just like seeing my friends' art. I think I like my friends' art way more than my own art. It doesn't matter what skill level either. I just like seeing it. Ink drawings are nice. I haven't used pen and paper in a while. Honestly, I get anxious sharing my art, so aside from posting like art reveals on TikTok and a little bit in the Discord, I don't really usually share it lately. And even doing it in the Discord makes me terrified, so art's hard. You're honestly impressed with it though. Your art's is so sloppy with ink. You just have the mistakes forever. Exactly. Like, well, I freehand everything, so I just go straight in with pen. I do not. Oh, don't worry, Suki. You don't need to apologize for that. I freehand everything, so my line art with traditional art, like pen and paper, is always sketchy. Kind of like this, honestly. And thank you. Goodness, I'm not even that good, honestly, for someone who's been drawing since they were like 8 years old. I've been drawing them younger than that, I think. But thank you. I try. I am no Junji Ito, though. That's for sure. I'd love to be though. Or Shikinori Soriji, god, I love his art. That's amazing. I just freehand everything because I'm lazy. I don't know if that's amazing. And one time I tried to do the pencil and then pen line art technique that everyone does, and I smudged the pen after erasing. I cried, and I no longer wanted to do it ever again, so I just didn't. Lazily amazing. I try. The less work, the better, if I'm being totally honest. Ever style you're able to do it consistently each time? Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this style since I was at least 12. Like, I had different styles, but I settled on this eye style a long time ago. And so I've had a bit of time to, perfect it. You agree with Suki? Yeah, I guess. Work smarter, not harder, I guess. Although I tend to not do either, so. I can't remember what direction the shadows are coming from. Uh-oh. It is what it is. Pun intended, it most definitely wanted it. Hey! Accidental puns are great. Kawaii cuties would probably be proud. But yeah, what games has everyone been playing lately? Any RPGs? I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, as evidenced by the photography in my Discord, yeah. Replaying Sekiro? Oh, Persona, nice! Replaying Sekiro, nice. My sister likes Sekiro. She loves it. What's Sekiro about? I have no idea, honestly. My sister gave me the whole story, but I do not remember anymore. It was like a ninja retainer of like a prince or something, and you had to save him. Something like that. From Software game set in feudal Japan, yes. From Software is Dark Souls series and Bloodborne. Oh, Persona is great. I'd love to stream it eventually when I'm, not coughing every 5 seconds. Because I voice act everything in it. And no, you're not uninteresting at all. I'm the uninteresting here. I ain't got nothing to talk about unless chat talks, so. And Dead or Alive, Persona, Nier, and Hollow Knight. Nice. Dead or Alive. Oh, you play Dead or Alive? Nice. Uh, you should ask Akari in Discord to play with you. He is amazing. He's really good. He's very hard to fight. Nier's great. I love Nier. Nier Automata is wonderful. I'd love to play that on stream maybe one day. I haven't played in so many years. 9S, I love him. 2B's hair is goals. Fantasy and historical mix sounds fun. It's your favorite genre. Yeah, honestly, you probably would like it. Just fair warning, From Software games are notoriously hard. Hanukkah main. Nice. I mainly play Ayane and Hitomi and Elliot. But I played Kasumi and Helena and Kokoro a lot, too. And I play Mariposa sometimes. I'm not good at combos. I kind of just constantly counter. Yane is always the bot you fight and you don't know why, I wonder. My friend is a Nico main. He's in like the top 1,000, I think. Or he's in the top 500. I can't remember. He definitely plays like he's in the top 10, honestly. He's very impressive, exactly. If I can manage to win against him, I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I've done enough today. I can't beat this. This is enough. One win is enough. Oh, he says I've gotten much better. I actually make him have to think when he plays, so that is the highest compliment I could ever get. You probably watch a stream or playthrough of that game? Yeah, honestly, that's better. I would say I'd stream it for you, but I'm not doing that to myself. I've thought of Elden Ring, but someone would have to pay me to play that game. If someone drops $300, I'll play Elden Ring. I'm joking. Don't take that seriously. I'm not playing Elden Ring. No, no ideas. Quell the thought. I'm not playing that. Do I need to tell you about my Neo 2 experience? I love Neo. I love Neo 1 and Neo 2. Neo 1, I never played the DLC because I was so burnt out after all the bosses I gave up. And Neo 2 had multiple bosses that made me so angry because I couldn't win that I literally quit from them for 2 years. 2 years. Literally 2 whole years. I refused to re-download the game or play it. I literally bought it digital so I wouldn't be like, if I bought it disc, I would never put the disc back in. I bought it digital so I couldn't run away from it. And I did for 2 years. Do not underestimate me. I refuse to play Elden Ring. No, I'm never playing that. But Bloodborne. I don't hate Neo. I love Neo. It's great. I just suck. I mean, I got a little bit better, but I get greedy with the attacking and then I die. And I'm not good at any of the systems aside from the normal attack. That's it. I make myself sound worse than I am. I'm probably better than I sound. Look, I'll play Bloodborne, okay? I'll play Bloodborne, maybe. Like, rescind that offer for Elden Ring. If someone does that, if someone donates that much, I'll play Bloodborne. Bloodborne is the only one I will say that for. But even then, no promises. I'm joking. Please don't take it seriously. No rage stream. I can't read chat and play. I play those games silently and angry. I don't even play them. My sister plays them, and she's great at them. I watch her play them sometimes. I only watch Bloodborne, actually, fully. The rest she just told me about. Bloodborne's fun. It's very hard, yes. Bloodborne, I like the... Like, I just like it because I watch my sister play it. That's it. And I like the weird alien things. They're funny. I remember my sister let me try to beat the Orphan of Cause. I gave up. I was angry. I was mad. I was on the verge of tears. It was not fun. I'm stressed enough. I don't need that in my life. The setting's amazing. Yeah, I love Lovecraftian inspired stuff. You do it or skill games, games that are just made to make you angry, you really dislike, like getting over it. I consider the From Software games that though, because they're made to make you angry. Getting over it is relaxing for you? Oh my god. They succeed. What and what? Making you rage? You like listening to Bed Body and folk music. I like folk music. I like all kinds of music. My absolute favorites, though, are classical music and heavy metal. And any kind of rock, really. Gameplay's fun. It looks fun, but also painful. Have you ever sat for 6 hours playing a game because you refuse to be defeated? You wish you could say you haven't? I'm sure I have. Possibly. Gameplay's fun, so when you play it, it's kind of a reward. Yeah, no, I'm not like that. I'm like, most things are not fun. I have depression. I am not enjoying myself at all. I'm not making things worse for myself. Yeah, the type that only likes to do a couple runs of a boss, figuring out the pattern, taking it out, and then beating it. Feels hopeless. Is not for me. Yeah, exactly. It's not fun for me when it's like that. Your patience knows no bounds, so you don't play super grindy games because you will not stop. Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of the grind. Which makes me laugh because I'm about to play Last Remnant again, and that is a very grindy game if you want to do optional stuff. But the music, it's so good. And the story. And Rush is cute, so that's a plus. Measy, if you look up the Last Remnant and look up the main character, tell me he isn't cute. Man, maybe I'll play that on stream one day. Not yet, because I'm gonna be playing it alone. Well, not alone with my sister. By alone, I meant off stream. It's giving Attack on Titan vibes to be heard. Yeah, it kind of gives me Final Fantasy X vibes mixed with what is it? One more thing. One more thing that I can't think of. It's definitely, I'd say it's less intense than Attack on Titan, but I mean, the war setting probably is pretty intense to some people. You miss your sister? Aw. All your friends are adults and won't play with you? Oh, man. I mean, I get it, because, like, all my friends have jobs and stuff. Like, I'm the unemployed friend at home, so I'm not usually up to anything. The main character looked like Levi. Oh my god, Levi. Hey, Levi's cute too, though, so. I think the main character in Last Remnant is cuter than Levi, though. Not that they're busy, they just don't want to play with you. Oh man, well, maybe, you know what? Ask Akari to play Dead or Alive with you. I know he'll be down. Akari in the Discord. What does he go by? Exusial on Discord? In the Discord? He'll grind you until you consistently defeat him. Good luck with that. Because I managed to make him struggle, and even then I don't win most of the time. He'd be happy to teach you, though. Because he taught me. That's why I'm better now. Akari's great. Alright, am I done with shading? I'm spending too long on this. Superhero games? I just love Spider-Man. But other than that, I don't usually play them. I play the Spider-Man games because I like Spider-Man. But other than that, I'm not a big superhero fan. Just Spider-Man. I played both Spider-Man 1, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2. And I love them. Where was I looking at the color drop? Ah, this. Now time for the highlights. Pete or Miles? I like them both equally. But to me, Pete is like the OG Spider-Man, but I love Miles because I'm mixed and African American, so it's epic. I didn't know there was an African American Spider-Man. And it made me happy to see that. And Miles is great. I like them both. I like how they bounce off each other story-wise. Gameplay-wise, I like fighting as Miles more, and I like web swinging as Pete more. Although I like web swinging as Miles a whole lot too. It's hard to compare. Spider-Man 2 is great. The ending set up a sequel, so like for the Green Goblin. So I really, really hope they make another. I mean, I bet they're making another. They just don't want to announce it yet. Miles Morales is a character. Miles Morales because the character thinks it's Childish Gambino. Miles Morales, I thought he was around for longer than that. Became a character thanks to him. I thought Miles was a character before Childish Gambino was even around. I'd have to check. If so, that'd be awesome. What if Carnage is in the next game? I don't even know who Carnage is because I'm not too up on the lore of Spider-Man. Like I always liked Spider-Man, but I was always like no one I knew liked superheroes, so I just didn't talk about it or look into it too much. It relates to his first season in Community way before he became a singer. Oh wow, okay. I'll have to look into that. What's your favorite genre of games? I love literally everything, but if it's an RPG, then I love it. I like RPGs, farming sims, shooters, as long as they're for third person, because I can't do first person. Rhythm games, um, visual novels, like detective visual novels, and detective games, like the Sherlock Holmes series, action games. I don't really play MMOs because I just play solo. Didn't realize Miles Morales was 2011. Figured he was older. Yeah, I thought so too. Wow. I watched the Carnage movie. I've only watched the 2000s Andrew Garfield movies, and they were good. Little Big Planet, no, but I always thought it was cute. The Sackboy looks cute. No, I don't think you're too young for that game. I thought that game's rated E for everyone. I just don't think I ever got around to playing it. I haven't played in so long. You play a lot of your brothers. That's nice. What's the gaming like? Is it like a platformer or something? I genuinely don't know what the gameplay is because I never played it. I just always saw it at GameStop and stuff and thought it was cute. Hey Nora! Hi! Been coloring Albedo. This is the progress so far. Let me, there we go. Doing pretty good, actually. Doesn't, it looks better on my iPad. I'll post it on my Discord later. After I'm done. You can make custom levels. Kind of like Mario then, I guess, right? What a cutie. Yes, God, I love him. Where's my Albedo in real life? Oh, Nora, we were talking about a game that I just bought that I played as a kid, and I'm so looking forward to replaying it. It's called Last Remnant. The music in that explains my love of music, because I love classical music, like symphonies and stuff, and I love heavy metal. And the music in that is literally symphonic metal, which is a mix of both, so it explains a lot about my music taste. Also, the main character is absolutely adorable. If I can find a guy that looks like him in real life, I will be a very happy girl. I'm just saying. I don't think you've heard of that one. Honestly, you should look it up. I mean, I can send you a picture of the main character later, actually. But it's great. If you if you want to hear a good track, like understand like an OST track to understand my taste in music, listen to Out of Control. That explains my music taste. I love that soundtrack so much. Gets you hyped. I'd love to play it on stream eventually, but right now I'm gonna replay it with my sister. What's something I've wanted to try but haven't gotten into it? You mean like games or just anything? Anything? Uh, I don't. Let me think about that. Maybe going to a convention, I guess? But it's not that I haven't gotten to it, it's that I can't do it because I'm not healthy enough and not healthy enough. I think I said that already. And it's just expensive. I ain't got the money for that. And it's hard to get to them. Like, New York is like a. I don't know how long the drive is to New York, but it's not a fun drive. I hate it. And I can't drive, so I don't like being in the back of the car for that long. And lodging would be expensive. Ooh, how's Rua? You're playing it? You weren't streaming, were you? I didn't miss it, did I? You wish you lived close enough to New York City to go on day trips there? I wouldn't say I'm close enough to go on day trips there. By the time I get there, most of the day is gone, and I only went there with family, so and that was a long, long time ago. I'm a Marylander, so hmm. She wasn't on Twitch? Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't miss it. You used to live there? Oh, nice. You used to live in Maryland? There's literally nothing over here, honestly, in my opinion. There's some good restaurants and stuff, but other than that, not much to do. You wish you didn't live there, nothing to do. You're trapped inside. I mean, I'm at inside 90% of the time because of health. I only go out for physical therapy and food. I don't go out for anything like silly or fun. I need to duplicate the layer. How do I do that? There we go. What kind of food do I like? I like a lot of food. You have just opened a can of worms. I love South Indian food, number one. I'm Gujarati Indian. Two, I love Thai food. Three, I love like any kind of vegetable sushi. Don't eat worms. What worms? A can of worms. Oh my god. I told you I take things seriously. Oh, wait, sushi? Yeah, sushi's great, but I hate fish. You need level 10? Nice. Get sushi every meal for your entire life. I love sushi, but after like two servings of rolls or three servings, I get sick. But I get sick easily, so I have a weak stomach. Gallbladder removal and IBS. I struggle. Suburbs to being rural, so you miss Maryland. Honestly, understandable. But I'm vegetarian. I like vegetarian sushi. You have a shrimp tempura tattooed on you? Oh my god. Dedication. You eat for a black hole for food or take one bite and can't finish? Yeah, well, my health conditions make it so that I have to eat little bits a lot. And 99% of the time I either forget or don't feel up to it. So I tend to go about eating a lot because I just forgot that it was a thing. It's very pretty here. It was a long drive to get anywhere. Understandable. You don't want to be in pain from eating food? Yeah, I can just drink water and end up in pain. And then there are other days I can eat a whole lot and not be in pain. So it's entirely up to luck for me. A not fun gotcha. Like, literally, there's no rhyme and reason for it. For me, sadly. Most people can, like, figure out their health triggers. I don't have any consistent ones. How's the food? You're weird. You just eat lettuce sometimes? I mean, hey, valid. Just straight up lettuce. I mean, I used to eat straight up celery, so I won't judge. You'll devour an entire carrot on your own. I used to do that too. My teeth hurt though, so I don't nearly do that anymore. But yeah, I used to do that. Honestly, I think like I might like this more of the texture. I don't know. I might keep the texture. I'm erasing it just to see what it looks like, and I'll get rid of it if I like it. You drinking bottles of hot sauce? Oh my god. I don't know about all that. I mean, I do this thing where I put sriracha hot sauce on baguette bread, and it tastes so good. The heartburn is not worth it, but it tastes good. You love baguettes? I love baguettes too. Crusty bread is elite. You want to walk 20 minutes to the store just to eat one on the way home? That is nice. Oh my god, Measy. Look, I've got arthritis and bone deformities. You won't catch me walking 20 minutes anywhere. Can't be eating hot sauce like that. You'd be out for days. Yeah. Go down a whole bottle at any time? Wow. I don't know whether to be impressed or concerned. Or both, I guess. When you get older, you won't be able to eat hot sauce? It depends. I've always had IBS, so I just always had a bad stomach, but some people don't. Like, it's not something everyone develops. I'm just notoriously unhealthy. Heartburn? I have heartburn, like, constantly. I have acid reflux, so part of the reason why my throat hurts so much lately. I used to be able to sing relatively well, too, and my throat is now scorched, so I have a hard time with it. Gotta love stomach troubles. Heartburn may be worth it. It really depends. Just make sure you have an antacid or something. After gallbladder attack pain, I honestly just don't want to feel any more really, really bad intestinal stuff, or stomach stuff, so I just eat carefully. You might not get it, but you get bad heartburn with spicy and fatty foods. I don't have a gallbladder anymore, so yeah. That's a given now. I have heartburn even when I'm not eating. That sounds horrible. It is what it is. It was more horrible dealing with the, getting it figured out to be taken out, really. No, oh no, I got it removed. I don't have it anymore. I'm just saying heartburn is common when you don't have a gallbladder anymore, because your bile just goes straight into your stomach, so you're kind of constantly digesting fat. It's not like it gets squeezed out when you eat fatty foods anymore. I got my gallbladder removed. It was just a long time coming. It took me about 3 months when I had the worst gallbladder attack of my life. And it was awful. But I've had them for years, and doctors didn't take me seriously multiple times, so it waited until it was practically rotting to remove it. Pain is no joke. Your sister's getting hers removed. I feel for her. It was so bad that I've been told I have medical PTSD over it, and they're not wrong. I literally can't listen to the music in an area in Genshin because of it, because it reminds me of that incident. So, yeah. I joke about it to cope. Sounds very scary. Eh. Honestly, I wasn't scared of, like, dying from it. I was more scared that it would be just another chronic pain issue for the rest of my life, because I would not be able to live with that. That was the worst thing I've ever felt in my entire life, and nothing will ever come close. Hopefully. Please, I've been through enough. I genuinely only recently started remembering bits and pieces of 2021 because it was that bad. And I lost 20 pounds during it. Because I couldn't eat. And I couldn't sleep. All I could do was cry and sweat. That was it. It was fun. Very fun. Trying to think of topics. Hey, don't worry about it. Just chill and relax. PTSD is no joke at all. It's crazy because you don't notice it until after you're about to look back at life. Exactly. I don't even notice it really until I realize that, oh, why am I nervous and slightly shaking at the sight of my surgery area? Or why is this music making me intensely anxious to the point I feel like I need to run away? It's little things like that. I'm honestly always anxious though. I've got some kind of anxiety issue. Every time I go to the doctor, they test me, but they don't ever tell me any real answers. So they're like, "Yeah, you got a problem. We don't know what it is." If you be in any game you played as a character, what game would you pick? Whichever one is the cutest guys. Okay, I'm joking. Well, not really, but let's see. Genshin? Oh god, Genshin. Lenny exists there, so yeah, Genshin. Or maybe one of the Atelier games, because then I'd have a job, because I'm good at alchemy. Genshin has a new catastrophe every week, so does real life. That Zoo Vet game you played as a kid, aw. For us it takes forever, but for the men it was back to back. Yeah, that's true. I don't think I would be Lumin though, I would just be some random NPC. Couldn't have it, imagine having to deal with an entire Hydro Dragon God. What does one do in that situation? Uh, with Nouvelet, just read him a sad story. He'll cry. There you go. Problem dealt with. But seriously, Nouvelet's a mood. Cry, I guess. That's my solution to everything. The one from Liyue? You mean as Daha? Well, I mean, Zhongli took care of it, so. Okay, this looks better with the line art cleaned up, so I'm leaving it that way. Man, I haven't fought as Daha in forever. I'll sometimes go play as Daha and just help people out with my built bow characters, because I'm a bow main, mainly. Bow and swords, mainly. But I don't need mats from there anymore. I'm sure I have enough to triple crown like 5 more characters with each mat, so I'm good. OMG? You love bows too? Whenever you're co-op, you suddenly can't use a bow? Yep, performance anxiety. I have a lot of that, which is why I suck at games when people are watching me live. I'm better offline, I swear. Oh, Osile? I thought you were talking about Azdaha. Osile, well, Ningguang took care of that, so we wouldn't have needed to do anything. Shenhe, you fell in love with the game after that battle and actually played it? Mood, honestly. I just saw Venti and thought, oh my goodness, I need to play this. Now, I read that as fell, so. Live in Honkai Star Rail? I want to live in Honkai Star Rail entirely for Don Hung. Oh, you're heading to bed? Gotta get up early as usual. Thank you, Kawaii Cuties, for staying. Get some rest, okay? But yeah, I think this Albedo is all but done, actually. I don't think I've. Oh, I forgot his mark. 1 second. Good luck on getting affiliate. Thank you. Okay, what does his diamond look like? Okay. No, I'm bringing up a picture of it on my phone. I'm making sure I get this right. Albedo. Okay, it's lower than I thought. If you could have any vision and weapon of your choice, what would you pick for yourself? Well, everyone says I'm a Hydro Vision. Like, majority said Hydro. The other one said Dendro and Animo, which is fitting. And one person said Cryo or Pyro. So, a Geosphere, yeah, honestly. Either, I guess, well, I personally would prefer Animo, but according to my friends, Hydro. So I guess Hydro Bow, Hydro Sword, I guess, one of those two. What about you? I actually have a Hydro Vision on my bag. Animo, which your friend sold you for Geo? Yeah, exactly. So either, I guess. Also, I think Albedo's done. I don't think I'm missing anything. I simplified his shirt because I just don't care enough to make it that accurate. But yeah, I'm finished with him, so I think I'll sketch for a bit. Why not? Ah, I remember what I was looking up. Well done, thank you. Maybe I should clean it up a bit more. I don't know. I think it's good. Oh, wait. Clean it up a bit more. Oh, go to bed, please. Don't worry. Thanks for staying. It's a rest, okay? I know you work hard. You work really hard, seriously. Just a good rest, alright? I probably won't be live for much longer anyway. I might just do one quick sketch and then go to bed. Because my computer is hanging on for dear life, battery-wise, so I ain't got much time. I feel like I sound so awkward when I try to say goodnight. I start to freak out and stumble over my words. Like I do of everything, but still. Oh, you're still here. Hi, Nora. Good night. See you later. You get some good rest. I'm being overly anal about this, but I need it to be perfect. You're typing slow? No, don't apologize. I'm a slow typer, trust me. And Albedo's done. Pretty happy with it. Did I clean up? Yeah. You did stellar? Thank you. I'm gonna export it to my photo library. Alright, I got a tiny bit of time, so let's see how much I can get done in like 10 minutes of a sketch. This art streaming has to do art in efficient time instead of talking to chat. The reason I did is because I wasn't working on line art. Line art's the hard part. I could do coloring easy while talking. It's line art that's hard, because line art's the hard part of the drawing, really. Stream is 90% talking, 10% art. Good luck with that, because I ain't talk that much. I'll just stop talking after a certain point. The fun chill stream, yeah. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I feel like I'm so boring, honestly. I don't have anything to talk about unless chat talks to me. So, I talk more when gaming, but I've been too tired. And by too tired, I mean my throat has been fighting me. I'm a treat to talk to? Well, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm that interesting. I just try to make people comfy, that's all. You agree with Suki? It's a fun conversation? Well, I do enjoy it. I don't feel like I'm that interesting, though. I feel like you guys are carrying the conversation. That's all you. I don't know about all that. I'm just doing a quick sketch. Thought might as well draw that protagonist from that game I was talking about. Let's see if I can do a quick sketch before my computer dies. You underestimate how good I am at art? This is impressive to watch? I guess. I don't think it's that impressive. I've seen better. Much better. This is just, I'm just known to freehand. And then clean up line art. I've never been one to, like, draw a actual sketch and then make a line art. I kind of just screw around. And I'm actively trying to find a better reference photo right now. Hey, is there no front-facing photo? Where can I find a single front-facing photo? Everything's from the right. Riyadh is impressive? I guess it is. For the sheer power of laziness. Honestly, I just think about it. Like, what I want it to look like, and then attempt to make it look like that. And of course, it always looks better in my head, that's for sure, but I do my best. But was your work soon, your leave stream up. Have a good night. Thank you for stream. Oh, thank you, Beezy. I'm honestly almost done, so don't worry. You get some good sleep, alright? What time is it over there for you in Canada? 2 a.m.? Oh my. Actually, that's the same as me, huh? I didn't realize that. It'll be in 5 hours. Oh my god, Measy, please get some sleep. That's insane. I say, knowing full well I go to bed at that time. You look away for a second, suddenly there's a whole character there. You're just above you on the globe? Yeah, I guess so. Perpendicular to Maryland, I guess. East Coast. Ah, the hard part of the drawing. The chin. Never get this right. I'm going to agonize over this. It's summer break, so you have nothing to do? Hey, it's good to have free time. Just don't make yourself too tired. I've actually never drawn this character's outfit in like 10 years, so this will be interesting. I can make this look better. Let's redo this. I realize I've just stopped talking, but I'm in the zone. Oh my god, I just clicked out my photo reference. Oh god, where is it? Found it, never mind. This one's a real thinker? One last brainbuster question. Okay. Fire away. My favorite color? Black. I know it's a shade, but it's still my favorite. When I go out, I'm 90% of the time wearing 100% black. If not black, red. As evidenced by my VTuber's hair. Oh, and I love green. Teal green, but I don't wear it. Mint green, I guess, would be favorite color that I don't wear. I just don't like green on me, so. Yeah. I could cheat and say rainbow. But no, red and black. Teal's a beautiful color, yeah. It's both blue and green. Oh my god, you bite anyways. Just like how magenta's pink and purple. Well, there's this, okay. Purple, no? Oh, purple's your favorite? Purple's great. I like purple. Another one came to you, fire away. Purple's your favorite color? Nice. What character you dislike besides an obvious a-hole character like Hamashita? Um, you mean dislike for a stupid reason? I've never been the type to actively dislike anyone or anything. Um, let's think. Huh. Don't really dislike anyone. Okay, Sephiroth? Maybe Sephiroth. Entirely just because of Aerith, because I love Aerith and he's annoying. And I'm just mad that he kills Aerith, really. But he's hilarious, honestly, so I don't know. I wouldn't say I dislike him. Look here. Oh, Patty. Spoiler, everyone knows that. That's like a spoiler for like early 1995. That's like the biggest trope that everyone knows. Oh, oh no. Well, you know what? If this helps, he doesn't necessarily die. You're uncultured. I am so sorry. I did not realize I spoiled it for you. But hey, listen to me. She doesn't necessarily die. Okay? I'm not gonna expand upon that. Or which game. Suki wasn't alive in 1990. I wasn't alive in 1995 either. I'm a 2000s kid. Well, he's just annoying. Everyone fawns over him when in reality Rufus is the one that I think everyone should be fawning over for villains. He's kind of just a dude with parent issues. He is funny, but I also find him annoying and overrated. Annoying is funny. You know when someone's so annoying they're funny? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But for an actual character I dislike, Patty from Vesperia. She adds nothing to the story. The whole game would be perfectly fine without her in it. I kind of just find her annoying. But even then, sometimes she's funny. But majority of the time, annoying. A character that's a big nothing top combo? Honestly, kind of. But, like, aside from characters that are just downright evil, I don't hate any characters, really. Hate's a strong word, and I'm just neutral. You almost just ask Nemesis or Mr. X. Mr. X, because I could shoot his hat off. And I love Resident Evil 2 and have never played 3, so. What's adorable? No, don't worry. I make typos all the time. God, lids are so hard. I like him because I can shoot his hat off. It's hilarious. Were you not present for me shooting his hat off? I need to put that clip in the Discord. I have to do it. Every time. I refrained as Leon because I was being nice, but I did it as Claire. I had to. Whenever I'm playing on my own, though, I normally always do it. Hmm. Don't like the way this eyelid looks. Oh! I mean, I've been doing streams since before I told you about them, so. Like, I finished the whole Leon playthrough before you came to my streams. I upload every VOD on my YouTube, though, so. Soon you'll see me shoot his hat off. I already did, though, but I have a clip. I can send it to you. Leon or Chris Moore? Leon. Entirely just because I like him. But, that's hard, because I love Chris. He's hilarious. I don't prefer Ethan, but I did cry at the ending of 8, so make of that what you will. Chris is hilarious, though. I love playing as Chris. Who doesn't love playing a giant, boulder-punching American? And Chris going through it is a mood in Resident Evil 5 menu. Resident Evil 6 menu, that is. I like Leon more because I like him perfect. I mean, I find him good looking. I like him. Even though it sounded like I was being redundant. I'm sure Chris has enough fans, but I find Chris hilarious. I love playing Chris. I'll play Resident Evil 5 with my sister. I'm always Chris. The boulder punching arse says he's known in 8. Oh my god. Which Heisenberg knows for some reason. I'd say Chris is well known. He has been around since the first Resident Evil, so I'd assume he's well known. Wesker? Yeah, Wesker's the big bad of 1 and 5. When I think of him, he's hilariously cartoon villainy. Like, he's such a ham, it's funny. Also, I just found out his voice is the voice of a character in a game I've played for a long time, so it's really funny. I need to adjust this eye, actually. Putting Wesker's lines to that character's faces feel like a fever dream of the things Wesker says. Yes! Honestly, considering the character, they are nothing alike. My god. Now time for the eyebrows. The hard part. Have I played 7? I watched one person play 7. I think it was PewDiePie. Yeah, it was PewDiePie. It, I'm scared of marshes, so the the setting was a lot. And I refuse to play it myself for that reason. And too many maggots and bugs. It makes me itchy. And it just makes me sad considering the people there are really nice. And they just got infected thanks to the annoying kid. I did not feel bad for her. Very icky, yes. And there were just some scenes that were a bit too much for me in first person. I'm not squeamish usually, but it made me squeamish, which is, hey, it's a feat at least for the good job Resident Evil devs, but I'm good. Okay, this is the perfect eyebrow actually. Good job. You're disgusting. Exactly. I mean, that's the point of a horror game. What just happened? Why is this layer not erasing? Maybe? Yeah. Any other horror games I enjoy? I like the Silent Hill series. I haven't played it myself, but I've watched it. And I love the Fatal Frame series. I've played all of them except for. And I like those classic horror games that like no one really plays anymore because they don't exist. I mean, I like them in theory. I don't think I ever watched a playthrough. I just found them interesting. What have I played that counts as a horror game, really, aside from Resident Evil and Fatal Frame? I have to think about that. I've watched a lot of them. The Fog is Coming, exactly. The ending of that movie makes you sad? What movie? I know this is just a sketch, but I'm actually really liking how it turned out. Movie called The Mist. I don't think I've ever seen any of the movies, just games. So I'm not a big fan of horror movies. Game adaptations are usually bad. But I've never been one to judge movies. Like, if I enjoy it, I enjoy it. I'm not expecting peak cinema from everything. Did Max your every sad? Oh, what was the scene? Now I'm curious. No, don't worry. It's not embarrassing at all. I'm bad with typing as well. And he shoots his family since the mist was torn. Oh, the mist! And then he gets saved, right? Yeah, I remember hearing about that movie. I think a lot of people know about that movie. I just forgot the name. Yeah, that is sad. I don't watch movies like that. Life is enough. Yeah, I don't need to make things worse or feel worse thanks to a movie. Dead by Daylight, no, but Gummy Bear plays it. Is it like Wind Trace so far? Yeah, I'm sure. Ask Gummy Bear. I'm sure he'd play it with you. Can't hurt to ask. Pretty much one for one. All right, that sounds interesting actually. But I kind of avoid those games because I don't like dealing with hecklers. Would explain why we were so good at Wind Trace. Yeah, honestly, that's Gummy Bear plays that, so no wonder. Is there like a hiding system in it or something? What do you think of FNAF? I watch some people play it, mainly 8-Bit Ryan, but otherwise it's not my thing. I'm not a big fan of constant jump scares. It's not good for my heart, especially with a resting rate of 120. I prefer less jump scares the better. Yeah, I'm gonna get a reference photo of this, but I'm also gonna turn off my iPad display just in case, because I go on Google, I don't want anything copyrighted. You're amazed at how fast I am, and this is the part you said you're slow at? Well, that's because I'm just sketching. What I'm working on isn't an actual line art that I'm gonna color. Maybe. I'm just sketching. I'm trying to find a reference photo. Just sketching. Distracted by me, I sketch all the time with people. So it's kind of how I keep myself from freaking out. I either have to sketch or look at my phone the entire time I'm around people. Pure talent? Oh, honestly, no. It's just years of doing this, really. I love Pokemon. I played Ultra Sun and Sword and Scarlet. Yeah, Scarlet. I haven't finished it though. I don't think I finished any of them actually. Just get my reference photos. I think I did a pretty good job, actually. Which layer is the sleeves? Ah, here it is. Too much grinding? Emerald and Scarlet are the only two I've finished. Oh, nice. I need to finish Scarlet. What's your favorite Pokemon? Cinderace? I have to look that one up. Your team is questionable, but you like the Pokemon? That's what I do. Let's look up Cinderace. Cinderace. Oh, that's cute. Firestarter and Sword and Shield? Nice. I got Sobble, I'm pretty sure. I picked Fire for Scarlet and Sun. My favorite Pokemon is Onyx and Sudowoodo. Well, I like them both. Sudowoodo technically more than Onyx. Sudowoodo and Onyx. Rock type is my favorite. Rock, water, bug, then ghost. Tinkatuff and Gardevoir. Oh, Gardevoir's great. I love Sudowoodo. It's so cute. All my favorite Pokemons are honestly Brock's team. Like if it was Brock's team in the games, I mean not in the games, in the series, I like it. I like Onyx because of the scene where Brock hugged Onyx after, or at least he comforted Onyx after it fought for him against Ash, and Sudowoodo evolving to save Brock. I love that. There's a common theme here. Also, this is done. Ash cheated Brock. I don't remember. I watched it when I was a kid, so it's been a long time. Alright, sketch is done. And there's the comparisons of the character. Character, in-game, sketch. I think I did a pretty good job for once. He hits with Sprinkler instead of Onyx and used the water to help defeat Onyx. Oh, that's unfair. It looks just like him? Yeah, exactly. I love Rush, so it's not surprising. Rush is the character, so it's not surprising. Little me was infatuated, and adult me is also infatuated. Anywho, that's it for now. I think I am going to go to bed. 2:41? Sure, some things never change. Yeah, nope. I'm a consistent person. Oh, good night, unfortunately, Alice. Thanks everyone for stopping by. It was fun talking. Actually, I had a lot of fun doing this stream. Like, normally art streams aren't the most fun because there's not much in chat, and I don't talk much unless there's anything in chat, or if I'm playing a game that makes me frustrated. So, seriously, thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the follow, unfortunately, Alice. Seriously, thank you. And good night. Signing off.